What is going on, y'all, man? Welcome to the Soul Driven Artist View. I'm your host, Damo Unleash, and we are stepping into the Big Apple with Godzilla feet, man. With a dude, they got some real talent. I'm gonna go ahead and roll out the red carpet, and I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
What's good? I'm SMG Suave. Shit out of New York. I'm saying, trying to get shit
New York,
popping.
man. You know what? I had another cat, man. Merc Akils, come on here from New York. And New York vibe, man, your vibe is not like anything around the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
fact.
it's laid back, chill, and it's just like it's a whole different swag, man. So how long you been doing music?
Since I was 14, I'm 20 now, so
Oh,
6 years.
nice. So you young, man. And I
Yeah.
know you were telling me you guys have a group. So how did that form?
It's crazy. I had got into a situation and I had got locked up, right? And then my cousin was on he was like, you gotta, stay away from the streets, things like
Yeah.
that. So he started bringing me around to this one kid's studio. His name is SMG Brawley, and then from there we just started like recording every day, and we just took off from there. And you
So
know,
I see y'all got a lot of music. I mean, on your page, you got a lot. How many albums have you guys put out? Damn. I'm like, they is not playing. Y'all on like a Tupac mission.
yeah. All right, so I really don't have the number
Damn.
because it's like on my page alone, I just started dropping last last or not even last year, November of 2023. I started dropping on my own page. But we have a group page, and that's where most of my music's on. So I probably dropped I want to say 10 to 15 EPs and albums together.
What? How many songs per EP?
I try to go at least 4 to 5. Sometimes I stretch it out
So,
to like 7.
so you got a hell of a collection right now.
Yeah, yeah,
So, as an independent artist, because man, I think there are a lot of benefits of being an independent artist. You know,
yeah,
where I just think the only disadvantage right now, and the only thing to separate the minors from the majors is the funding and the access to platforms. So I think
yeah,
it's
definitely.
important that's why I kind of came up with this platform because I'm like, man, we got to get a platform that make it where indie artists can compete
Right,
with major artists. And if I make it big enough, and I'm not going to sell out for no major artists, man, I'm sick of record companies having too much control over what
right.
music is played and what's not. So that's the joy that I find because I was an independent artist for a lot of years. So, what are some
Yeah,
of the benefits and what are some of the advantages that you see at a young age as far as being an independent artist?
being able to drop whenever I want, like, like,
Nice.
there's times where I like a song so much, I'm like, as soon as I bounce it off my computer, it's uploading. So it's like definitely
Nice.
being able to drop whenever I want, being on my own schedule, things like that.
I think that was brilliant that you said that. And I think that was genius because you know what? I think a lot of people think that they're going to have more control. It's not even just artists, it's producers too. Producers,
Yeah,
man, they make a beat and they think that beat is tight as hell. And then
yeah,
another executive producer come in and was like, nah, I want to do this to it. And they break that beat up and make it to something else.
yeah. Now
So,
it's 7 different producers on it, things like
right.
that. Yeah,
So, what
definitely.
is the hardest part as far as like being an independent artist? What's the toughest challenge?
Getting your name out there, it's
Yeah,
so much, it's so hard. Because it's like I've had conversations with people in the industry,
right.
but it's always, oh, what's your budget? It's a lot of it's money that comes into it, like a lot of
The
funds. You know what I'm
marketing.
saying? Yeah. So it's definitely hard to put your name out there because it's like And there's even artists where they'll give you a feature for a good price, but it's like even if I take this, it's not gonna get me out there as much. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because you still gotta market it and things like that. So yeah, it's definitely like
And not only
definitely
that,
up
but I
there.
think a lot of them major artists, I think a lot of them sell like they do 16 bars and they'll sell that
Yeah.
bars to like 4, 5, 10 different artists and get as
Yep.
much money out of that as they can. I mean, they're verses. So,
No, yeah,
you're
it's
right. It's
crazy.
almost like, is there really a benefit? Because if you don't know them personally, that's all they're going to
Right.
do. They would just
Right.
sell you a verse that they done sold to 10 other people, and you think you're doing something with it. And then, some years later, you'll hear a song and be like, damn, they got my verse. So
Yep.
you're right.
It's crazy.
So outside of music, is there anything else that you guys are doing as far as like in the music industry? Have you thought about like clothing lines or
Clothing. Yep. Yep. We definitely we got some in the works because, like I was saying, the SMG Brawley, he he's crazy with the pen. Like he could draw. His
right?
ideas is like crazy, insane. Like so, he has so much logos drawn up, so much things. We just gotta really like find like a partner to really take it off.
I
You know what I'm
got you.
saying? But like, yeah, but all the ideas and everything is done. We just need that partner.
Yeah. Yep. So we was talking about this. I had this subject in another in the earlier interview where we were talking about how, like Al Pacino, for example. Al Pacino, he goes out, he'll play Scarface, he'll play all these crazy characters. But when he gets off the set, nobody really expects him. They don't think he about that life. Like they know Al Pacino isn't
Mm,
Scarface. He ain't out here selling birds, right?
right.
So there's no expectation. Now you do have the crazy element of or that sector of fans that just they see something on TV and see you in real life and want to jump on you. I seen you choke that girl, that ain't right, man. And I don't like dudes that hit women and that crazy element. But people with common sense, we know it's entertainment. Why do
Right.
you think with hip hop, people are like, well, if you literally gotta do what it is that you saying. And let me go a little further with this, which is crazy because then if you was to get brought up on charges, and we seeing Young Thug and some of these other ones where they use them lyrics against them in the case. So it's like you got to be real to be accepted, but then it can be used against you and cost you, man, your life, literally. So what do you think about that, man, and them using people's lyrics against them in court cases?
To be honest, I'm from New York, so that doesn't really like we have a law where they can't use those against us, but like
Oh, okay.
so like seeing it from the outside, it's like it's messed up because it's like there's two different types of people with the ones
Right.
that are actually doing it and then the fake ones. So it's like no, it's just hard because it's like you really never know.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. You
and
know what? And it's been like that for some time. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of everything. You will see in music videos where people have money that they really don't have, or they'll be renting cars and the cars be in the video, but then we thinking
yeah,
they really doing it like that. But in essence, the bank then gave them a loan, and it's like, nah, man, brother, you millions in the hole. You ain't making no money until we get our money that we lent to you back.
right,
And so for the longest, it was like a lot of them wasn't real. They ain't really had what they had. I think in the 80s and the early 90s, when rappers was literally allowed to be themselves. And I was kind of getting back to that because you got some dope rappers that they ain't flossing. They just dope.
yeah, right.
Like V's is one of them. I don't know if you're familiar with
V's?
V's.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
V,
yeah, of
but
course.
V's don't
He's
floss a lot.
himself. No
Yeah.
haircut. He's just
Yeah, he
chilling.
don't even cut his hair. V's go out there like he is. And I like
Nah,
that. I'm
yeah,
glad that that's coming back.
word.
That people feel like they can be themselves, man. So I got to ask you, What do you guys have planned for this year, man? Because I really want to get to this damn song, bro.
Uh,
This shit is like cooking with fish grease. So what do y'all got planned for the
appreciate that.
year?
Um, so definitely the clothes thing. We definitely want to get that up and running. You know what I'm saying? But a personal goal, I want to drop at least 365 songs this year. It's
This
February.
year?
Yeah, it's February. I'm already at 56.
Okay, so I gotta ask you now. How I mean, do you are a lot of these freestyled or are you on that Little Wayne? You know how Little Wayne, he go in and he could literally write and then go and rap it and don't even remember the songs. When
Yeah.
he do a show, he literally have to study his own lyrics because he really don't remember it like that. So are
So
you
my
kind of built like that?
uh not really. My recording like at first it was more like yeah, I just write, go into the studio. But now I got my own thing. I got my own setup. So I'll just go in, pick a beat and just go in and then I'll punch in. So it's like it is freestyling, but like I kind of like take my time with it.
Got you.
I like, you know what I'm saying? So and I try to get like at least 2 to 3 songs done a night, and then I'm probably just playing those 3 songs for like a whole day straight.
I
And
got
then
you.
by the time the day's over, I already know the whole song. So it's like, but I
Man,
do like it.
that's a real talent, a real skill. So I commend you, man. And especially like you've been doing, how long did it take you to become fluent in doing that?
How long did it take?
Like,
Honestly,
I
like
know when you started when you was 14. So at what age do you say, okay, man, I'm in the groove now. I'm really good at knocking these songs out?
I was 16. Yeah, I was 16.
Damn.
Like, but it was like it was more of a like, cause like when I first started, it was like I had a friend and he had his own setup, right? And we would just I would mostly like I'll be writing and then I'll go in, do it, but it wasn't like I was just more like of a feature. Like this
Got you.
was my friend's dream. This was my friend's dream. I'm just there for the ride, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then once he stopped rapping and it was like cuz it's like everything I learned was from him. So it's like
Right.
it kind of hurt me and then it was like all right, he's done, but I'm not going to let this stop. And then that was a 1 year pass. I turned 16. That's when I started releasing, and then that's when I really was like in my mode. Like I was like, yeah, I could really do this for real. But it all started with my man's. Like he stopped rapping, and then I just kind of took off from that.
Well, man, you know what, man, brother, you real talented. I
Appreciate
can't
that.
wait to get your music down this way. Um, so I want you to tell people how they can find you because I think that is very important. How can people
Uh,
find you on the internet? What platforms?
SMG Suave on pretty much everything: YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Uh, yeah, that's about
Have you got
everything.
on Beagle yet?
On Bigo, nah, I haven't.
So you try that app because that's another one, man. Beagle is an app that you can grow in also. I try to get on as many platforms as possible to not only promote old music that's old to me but new to other people that ain't heard, and
Yeah,
also to promote like these little clips of videos, interviews that I do with you guys. That's how I use it to promote that. And so, y'all heard him say, man, where y'all can find him at. Man, I'm gonna get to this song, bro. I gotta get to this song. So we gonna get to this song. I want to tell you, man, thank you for blessing our platform. The door
no problem,
always
no
open.
problem.
If you
Thank
ever
you.
want to, I don't care if you want to do an interview every week. The door is open. Come through. Let us know. Keep us updated what you got going on. Keep us, this is a floor, a platform for you to go ahead and promote whatever it is you want to promote. And so
All
you
right.
got that door open down here.
Appreciate that.
Man, thank you, man. Y'all, let's get to this song. Um, Let them know what the name of the song is, bro. I was gonna tell them, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce it.
It's called Vic Flynn off of Power Over Everything album. Uh,
All
yeah, let's
right.
get it.
What's the word? What they tryna do? I'm tryna go get some. Bitch, I got a him and never nigga. I'm tryna
Nigga,
face
nigga,
some.
I'm trying to
And I
say
got a
something.
baddie on my voice. She tryna say something. And I got a baddie on my. She tryna say something. My baby going crazy. Tryna see her through the back. She a colder when she natural. All these other bitches wet. This that type of. Gotta get you in the pack. By my money, bitch, I'm cloud eyed. Get a nigga
Get a
crack.
nigga
Really
cut,
standing on
really
that
standing
shit.
on that
Bitch,
shit.
come and get your bitch, man. I told her I was married. I never touch that bitch. Bitch, we moving like an army. These niggas cannot
Niggas
fuck me.
can't
Why you
fuck.
talking on my name? You know we moving like a party. You a fiend now, I ain't surprised cause you was smoking smarties. Niggas really bitch, man. I see you through the cardies. Stop, get back, take a shot like a cardi.
Man,
Bitch, I hit her. Sorry, I was
bro.
playing games like Atari. Run that 7-6, bitch, I'm feeling like Omari. Yeah, run that play like St. Nash. I still pass the E-Glad. Trust that bitch like E-Pad. We just like some E-Pad. Baby, shit come out bad. Every move you see red. I wish that to be dead. Shout out to his head.
Who did the beat too? Who
Um,
did the beat?
I can't think, but it's one of those. It's crazy that you mentioned that. It's a V's type beat.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that the style is, man, New York. Here's the thing I like about New York too. All the artists. You used to have it once upon a time where the artists they had different styles, but they didn't. It was kind of real similar, right? The cadence was real similar. Now,
Yeah,
when I hear New York artists, none of them sound the same. You know how the boroughs are different, the
yeah,
Bronx, Manhattan, the
yeah.
styles are different also. So, man, I like this. I'm gonna listen to your whole album. This your whole
Oh yeah,
album, or is it the
yeah.
group's whole album?
It's mine.
So I'm gonna listen to this whole album, man. Thank you for coming on. Don't be a stranger, dude. Anytime you
I
get
won't.
anything new that you want to drop, go ahead and drop. And I'm gonna keep on help pushing your music down this way. All right.
I
So
appreciate
we're
that,
gonna
and
stay
I'm gonna
connected.
send my people to you too.
All right, cool. Tell them, man, as I got an open door policy. I'm not selling out because independent artists don't have no platform. There's no
Right,
platform for us. So I was like, well, I'm gonna find my niche and creating a platform, and it's about independent artists. I don't care, man, what kind of money somebody try to throw at me. We gotta have a platform for us. Because that's the
right,
only way that we're going to be able to compete with major platforms is to build
right.
one
That's
our
how
own.
I feel.
Yep.
That's how
So
I
I'm gonna
feel.
keep
Like,
this free. It's gonna be free forever. Y'all got my word on this. Whenever y'all want to
right,
come through. Because I feel like I can make money through advertising. So for me, it's about the artist. The advertising, that's what that's for. So if I want to make money off of this, it got to come through somebody who want to advertise something. But as far as
right.
like y'all promoting albums and promoting whatever y'all event y'all got going on, this is a door wide open for y'all.
That's
All
what's
right.
up.
Hey
Yeah.
man, thank you for blessing the platform, man. I appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
God bless y'all, man. SMG Suave. Y'all can find them
Yes, sir.
on. Is it Suave? Is that how
Yeah,
you
it's
pronounce?
Suave.
Okay,
Yeah.
so y'all can find them on YouTube. I'm on his YouTube page right now, and he got an album called "Power Over Everything." So make sure y'all check that out. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We are out. Peace and love. Thank you again.
All right, yo. Have a good one.
You too, brother.